Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Flerf A. After a nice argument with a flat earther in which he sent me a playlist of flat earth videos, I decided to debunk them all, one by one. As we all know, flat earthers simply can't understand basic topics like high school physics and biology. And this video demonstrates that perfectly. So prepare your facepalm protection and let's begin.
Planet Earth. At some point during our short lives, all of us turn inwards and contemplate the nature of the Earth we inhabit. From childhood we are taught about the Earth, the Sun, the Moon and space. We learn about our solar system and the planets within it. We learn about the Milky Way and the infinite vastness of space.
Magnificent, isn't it?
And we accept these teachings as fact and go about our busy daily lives. One day, I decided I wanted to know more about our world and universe. I wanted to know everything, so I started digging. But straight away, I started to bump into things that made me stop and think.
By digging, you mean watching shitty flat earth videos or actually joining physics class? I guess you all know the answer.
Here are a few of those things. Did you know that our spherical Earth is spinning in space at a rate of over 1,000 miles an hour?
No, it isn't. Rotational velocity is measured in rotations or degrees per unit time, not in units of distance over time. The Earth rotates at 15 degrees per hour, as I showed clearly in my last experiment, link in the description.
And that the Earth rotates the Sun at over 67,000 miles per hour, causing us to hurtle through the Milky Way galaxy at over 500,000 miles per hour? And all the while the Milky Way is expanding at the speed of light, zooming at roughly 670 million miles per hour. Mind-dazzling, isn't it?
Amazing how science and the tools got more advanced so we can actually figure that out.
And yet not one single human on Earth can actually feel this motion. We can feel the motion on a roller coaster, a train, we get car sickness, and when we fall our entire body feels a rush, but we feel not one aspect of the Earth's daily journey through the cosmos. That's weird.
No, that's not weird at all. The human body can only feel acceleration, not motion at a constant speed. And the strongest acceleration among all of these motions is the rotational acceleration, 0.03 meters per second squared. It is so minuscule that we simply cannot feel it, but accurate devices can. Thanks, Bob.
We've all seen images of Earth from space. In 1972, NASA released the first whole image of Earth, as seen from space. Titled The Blue Marble, one can only feel amazement at its perfect spherical shape and feel the immense enormity of the silent nothingness that surrounds our blue marble. But did you know that the blue marble image and every subsequent image of the Earth released by NASA are composite images?
First, you're wrong. Second, composite doesn't mean fake. A panoramic image from my cell phone is a composite by definition, and it is 100% real. And third, there is only one image that is photoshopped, because just like a panoramic image, it was taken in pieces and got stitched together to an Ultra HD image of the Earth.
Developed by computers out of data and finalized in Photoshop? There are no whole images of the Earth as seen from space. Who would have thought?
Himawari 8, Discover Satellite and many more. Now I'm sure you didn't really dig into it and only watched some Flerf videos.
And then there's gravity. Einstein theorized that gravity exists due to the curvature of space that results from a massive object, and it is the force that keeps us all rooted to the Earth. What goes up must come down, and gravity is so strong that it has the power to keep all our oceans strictly bound to the Earth and the power to curve them over our spinning planet. But it is not strong enough, however, to keep the birds from gliding through the skies, to stop feathers floating in the air and balloons rising. I guess gravity's power is a selective one.
Do I really need to deal with that dumb argument again? Birds have wings. Feather is more influenced by wind. Stop parroting other dumb flerfs like Eric Dubé.
As I looked into space and physics more, I had more and more questions. And I knew that somebody much smarter than me out there had the answers. But it wasn't just space that fascinated me. I wanted to learn about the biological and geographical nature of our world. And again, as I dived into learning, I found more weird things that puzzled me.
Please, I think I'll remain skeptic about that research.
It's basic biology that living cells consist primarily of hydrogen and carbon, and water consists primarily of oxygen and hydrogen. But biologists found the strangest of anomalies in the poles of the Earth that even puzzled Soviet biologists. They found an unnatural amount of water frozen in the ice and an unusually high percentage of carbon dioxide in the world's oceans. There is a lot of water, snow and ice on the Earth. Do you know what this anomaly tells us? It tells us of a great worldwide fire in the Earth's history that, biologists have suggested, carried away 99% of the world's biosphere. What really puzzles me is that figure, 99%. That means that everything alive on Earth is now 20,000 times less in volume, and the biochemical mass of all living things is much less than before this huge fire. Wait, what? What did living things look like before that fire?
Wait, what? Is there any real evidence for that, or that's simply an unsubstantiated claim? And even if that actually happened, what it has to do with the physics and biology on Earth?
There's no doubt that we could benefit from extensive scientific study in our poles, but did you know that Antarctica is the only continent on Earth that actually belongs to nobody? In 1959, the nations of the world signed the UN treaty ensuring that no country has claim to Antarctica. The treaty prohibits and regulates all global activity on the continent.
Oh, now I get it. You're one of the Antarctic Treaty nutcases. Do you know that the treaty is available online in almost any language? Do you know that the nonsense you just said is nowhere to be found in the document? Well, you actually said what you said, so I guess not.
Wait, come again? Since when has any nation given up their drive to own and exploit any land on Earth? I kept researching, which just opened up question after question. Some things just didn't make sense to me, and it seemed that many pieces of the larger puzzle were missing, or just unanswered.
What did you expect from flat Earth research? If you want to get answers, go to a proper data source, like the academia.
And then I stumbled on something so ridiculous and absurd, I did not know whether to laugh or become angry. Meet the Flat Earth Society. A group of like-minded individuals that hypothesize that the Earth is not actually a globe in a vast and evolving universe, but a flat and stationary plane. At first I thought it was a joke, or some kind of vigilant, religious and creationist denial of scientific advancement. Humanity lived in the dark ages for years, and we finally have objective, progressive science advancing our understanding of this great mystery, and flat earthers think it's okay to promote such anti-scientific theories.
That is right. It is not okay to promote such unscientific nonsense. And flat earthers are a bunch of uneducated morons that think they can disprove 2500 years of scientific advancement with a swipe on the keyboard.
Nonetheless, I thought I'd check it out before dismissing it completely. In fact, I just wanted a good laugh and some entertainment to keep boredom at bay. But, you see, despite all my skepticism and desire to debunk and ridicule these flat earthers, what I found was nothing short of astonishing. I had finally found something that challenged my scientific understanding of the world, not just with theory, but also strong scientific evidence.
What a joke. There is not even one scientific evidence that supports the concept of a flat earth. None. In the rest of the time, he invites everyone to join him to the rabbit hole and the rest of the series. I will make debunk videos about all of them. Stay tuned. And that's for today, friends. I hope that we all learn that dramatic voices and pauses are not enough to make you take this guy seriously. Before I wrap things up, I want to thank my patrons. If you find the content good and the cause worthy, a link to my Patreon is in the description. Feel free to like and share. I was, as always, rndthinker, and I'll see you in the next video.
Mad world. Mad world.